I've been trying to put this mic on in a way to where it doesn't hit my chain every 5 seconds, but y'all just gonna have to deal with it at this point. Gang, what's good with y'all, man? I feel like it's been a little minute since I made one of these haul videos, and the reason being is because I haven't really been picking up too many items. Like, I know it's gonna look kind of crazy me saying that because there is a lot of items here, but this was all accumulated within like the past 3 to 4 months, to be honest, low key. Maybe like 3 months, I don't know, but I'm just gonna hop straight into it. But before we do, I need you guys to do me a massive favor, bruh. I need y'all to go down and smash the like button right now. Like, I don't know what the YouTube algorithm been on with me, but they trying to act like I don't exist in this joint, and you know, gang not having that. So make sure you smash the like button. Also, comment down below a bat emoji. If you've never liked or commented on a video before, make sure it is the first one. So with that being said, we gonna hop right into it. And the first thing that I wanted to start with was footwear, because I only got 2 pair of them, and the first one is these tread slush boots. Now look, I was trying to find the anonymous club boots, y'all know, like the high top joints, and I couldn't find them for retail, and I didn't want to pay whatever people was charging for them. So I tried to find an alternative, and this was one of the first things that came up that I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying, I might be able to rock with that. So got these tread slush boots for, I think they were like 80 bucks or something like that. But basically what they are is they're like a pullover boot for people who do maybe things like construction or like pouring concrete or just dirty work to where they don't want to mess their shoes up. So these you can kind of like pull over your shoe and protect them from getting damaged. So y'all know us fashion people, we always gotta take things to the extreme, and I am making a fashion statement out of them. I went with a size large because I wear a size 11, and I felt like that kind of met my size range. So they ended up fitting well. I just put a pair of slippers inside of them, not slippers, sandals inside of them, just because I feel like anything else might be a little too bulky. But yeah, I think that they're kind of fire. I'm still like experimenting with outfits and stuff that I want to wear with them, but I mean, I think that they look kind of fire. All right, so these next joints right here is actually from a brand that I've kind of had on my radar since like 2019. Like, I think they once made a pair of boots that I really liked. I just never got around to getting them. And these are from a brand called Both. Now, shout out to them because they hit me and was like, yo, we want to gift you a pair. And I was like, you want to what, bruh? Hey, say less, I need these right here. So these are called the, I think, Gawa Ava Runner. So very cool shoe. When you open it up, of course you got, you know what I'm saying, tissue paper and all that, and then you got your pair of shoes right here. Now, these in specific are one of those shoes that I feel like are gonna go well with baggy pants. Now, I say that because I've seen so many like two-tone type of colorways go really well, and these being kind of like a reverse two-tone that most people would have as a colorway kind of stood out to me. So right off the bat, very good construction, very good colorway. I will say though that the sizing on these is kind of weird. It's kind of different. So like I said, they gifted these to me, and I told them my US size, which is an 11, which usually translates to a 44. But they ended up sending me a 45, and I was like, you know what I'm saying, that's kind of weird, but I'll try them on and see. I won't like jump the gun on these. I tried them on, but they fit perfect for some reason. I don't know why. Like, I guess you could go a size up from whatever your Italian size is, but these joints right here fit perfect, and they're actually very, very comfortable. Like, this thick sole really be doing wonders, bro. So definitely gonna be pairing these with some crazy outfits. I haven't worn them yet, but we finna throw them joints on with some fits in the very near future. So with the footwear out the way, I wanted to next get into accessories, because that's probably the next thing that I got the least amount of. But I got this hat right here from Amazon, and it's basically one of those like furry Russian, I think they're called like Ushanka hats or something like that. But I really seen this one that I think Diesel makes, and it's like a really super big puffy joint. Also Jadon London makes one that's like tan, or like the brown version of this. And again, very, very nice. but this one was $20 on Amazon. So I was like, let me at least try this one. And if it don't feel like the other ones, I'll grab the other ones, which it kind of doesn't, but it kind of still does the trick at the same time. So I ended up keeping it. But I think it's pretty fire, and I think it kind of gives the same look that I was going for. So I will leave this link down below if anybody is interested. And since we're talking about fuzzier type of things, man, I made this sample belt that I just slapped in. Did y'all see that, bruh? I don't even know if the camera caught it, but yeah, I made this belt, which is a sample for my brand that's self-titled Jadon Grundy, if y'all don't know. But yo, I promised y'all in the last vlog that I would talk about it in detail, so now here we are talking about it in detail. So yeah, man, the belt is crazy. I feel like if you're somebody that wears all black, mixing different textures with your outfit is really what's gonna make them stand out and not look so flat. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just wear black on black and it's all the same material and the same tone, it's gonna be like so plain. So I made something that will break that up and make you look 10 times cooler with any outfit that you're wearing. And it's a belt, so you can wear it every day, for real, for real. But some of the details that I personally wanted to put on the belt was, first of all, this very nice premium like brushed finished belt buckle. That I think is hard. I also think that nobody else really adds anything at the end of their belts, for real. So I added like another buckle type of thing at the end, which is a triangle. Now, I think a lot of my brand is shifting towards very sharp edges. So every time I make something, it's probably gonna have some type of like that feel to it, you know what I'm saying? So got that, and then you have my metal logo at the back of the belt, which is a cool detail because whenever, you know what I'm saying, you have something cropped or something, it's gonna show and it's gonna be hard. So that's like most of the details. It's a faux fur vegan leather belt, so you know what I'm saying, I think that it's gonna be very hard when it ends up coming out, and I don't know when it's coming out. I just promised y'all I'd show it, so here it is. And last on the accessory list is actually one that I'm wearing right now, which is about to drop very, very soon, probably within like the next couple of weeks, because I get my bulk in tomorrow as I'm recording this video. But we got the spike bracelet, man. Now I've been wearing this joint for quite some time because it has been in production ever since I got the sample. So you probably see me have it on, off and on, and you probably was like, yo, where you get that bracelet from? It's by me, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So got the bracelet, a bunch of very cool details. It's kind of inspired by those like edgier leather like spike bracelets and stuff like that. So I wanted to make a full metal version. I also had a similar spike bracelet, and the clasp just would never work. So one thing I paid attention to was the clasp of this. So you have your logo on top, and then you can like unclamp it, and then it like has a entire mechanism that's like double secured. So yo, this bracelet's gonna be hard. Just wait till it drops, bruh. I don't know, by the time this video goes up, maybe it'll be out, maybe it's like very close to being out. So just keep it on your radar. Go to the website and put your email in, and you'll instantly be notified whenever it drops. Matter of fact, people who I have on my email list, yo, don't tell nobody this, but the people who are on my email list always get drops early, always. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? Keep it a secret between me and you, but we gonna move on. So as I'm moving on, I wanted to get into the stuff that I picked up from Subie, and I know you guys probably seen it on my TikTok and stuff like that, but I recently went into the store and checked out their Trippy Red collection because he just collaborated with them. And one of my favorite items was these glasses right here, which are crazy, which first of all, comes in a hard case, fire, but they're basically a pair of Shield glasses, bruh. And y'all already know I'm a fan of Rick, and these was kind of, you know what I'm saying, they're basically Shield glasses, but these are some red versions, and I don't think Rick makes them in red. So yo, these, I'm gonna like, I wish I could like show y'all, maybe I'll do it with the camera, but like one of the first things that completely tripped me out, no pun intended, was the color. And I don't know why I didn't think about these making everything red when I looked at them. But when you put them on, everything's red, bro. Everything is red, which is absolutely insane. But that type of tint goes really well with black outfits, So you already know what time it is. We throwing these joints with a lot of different outfits. So when y'all see me wearing them every day, don't say nothing to me, bruh. Within that same collection, I have this hoodie as well, which I don't know why it's not on a hanger, but we have this hoodie as well, which has some pretty cool details. You have your plus from Subie with kind of like these devil horns on them, which I think is a cool little way to play on like the dark, trippy red type of vibes. But one of the coolest part of the hoodie is this kind of like strap over mouthpiece, which kind of serves as like a balaclava / mask. So I think that this was a very fire piece, and that's why I ended up getting it out of everything else in the collection. Also, if you watched my last vlog, y'all seen that these was the joints that I wore to Coachella, and basically you can zip them off in 2 different areas. So you can have them like shorts, or you can kind of have them as like a longer short capri type of thing. So very versatile pair of pants, and they just have some really cool details on them. So I kind of put some B-roll of the details and stuff, but yeah, these are a cool pair of pants. The next pair of pants I got from them also is kind of like the same wash. They are not zip-offs, but they are a baggy pair, which I feel like Subie is more on like the skinnier type of side when it comes to the making pants. So the fact that they made a baggier pair, I was like, I gotta grab them joints, and the wash on it is phenomenal, bro. So these was definitely a easy trigger pull, but these are part of the new like spring summer festival collection. So I picked up those on top of these shirts right here, which, like I said, man, if y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all probably seen a lot of this stuff, but this first one is just a t-shirt that says Subie in red. But when I seen this, I was like, yo, I gotta find something to layer with, and this was right next to it, and it has the Subie on the sleeves on the side, bruh. So definitely like a banger combination when you really think about it, or you can wear them separate if you really wanted to. So I don't know, man. 2 very hard shirts, and shirts are super easy for spring summer. Now, next is actually another short sleeve, long sleeve combination, which I've actually layered it together. So these are 2 separate shirts. I'll probably have to show y'all in the clips, but I got these shirts from Gap, bro. So Gap recently hit me up, and they were doing their linen collection with Tyla. So if you haven't checked out that campaign, it's honestly one of the most fire campaigns that I've seen that like align very well with the person they collaborated. But with that being said, linen is one of those materials that are very lightweight and very breathable for the summer season. So instantly was like, yeah, I'm with that, and I'm gonna add it to my wardrobe. And I know some of y'all seen this if you watched the vlog, but I recently went to 424 because they were having a like archive sample sale. So a lot of the stuff was heavily discounted, including this blazer. And I'm typically not one to dress up much, but I felt like if there was any time for me to buy a blazer that's very expensive and tailored basically, why not grab it now for 150 bucks? When I tell you, yo, blazers be costing like upwards of $800. So when I seen this and it had this really cool design, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. I think I ended up going with a size 50. Yeah, so size 50. I'm usually like a large. I weigh like maybe like 160, 165. So if you're kind of trying to gauge what size you should get in a blazer, you can use that as a reference. But this one in particular is on the skinnier side, and I don't really have many skinnier type of formal wear. So I felt like this was going to be perfect for my wardrobe and perfect time to get it. It also has this really cool like designer-esque detail. Whenever I think of things that are kind of uniform or essential from designers, I always look for the designer aspect in the garment, and I feel like this is one of those. So it has this big Velcro patch that you can kind of adjust where you would like to strap the closure of the jacket, which I thought was really, really cool. So this is a fire pickup in my opinion. Now, next up, we have probably some of the most spring colored pieces in this pickup haul, but I got this hoodie right here from Badu, and he has this collection going called like Uniform, I believe. So yo, grabbed this hoodie in this most vibrant yellow colorway possible because I think that it's gonna be hard with a lot of my wardrobe. So I went ahead and picked this up. It has some really cool details. It almost has kind of like this wash type of print for the logo across it. I'm not quite sure what you would call this style of print, but I think that it's absolutely fire because it's very subtle. It doesn't like scream the logo, but at the same time you can see it. You know what I'm saying? So you got that, and then you just have this very cool zipper detail, which I think is really fire. It's kind of like a long bar type of thing, which is crazy. But other than that, the fitting on it, perfect, bro. It almost has like the perfect type of like waist crop, I guess you can call it, but very, very good hoodie, very great colorway, nice details, premium materials. This is a hard one, bro. And along with that, he actually made this crazy bag that is very perfect for the spring summer season. You know what I'm saying? First of all, not only is the color this like perfect cherry red, it also has like some cool metal details for the logo, and it's kind of like an adjustable bag. So it has buttons to where you can take this out and it can kind of be like a handheld thing, or you can put it in here, button it up, and you can have like different compartments, so to speak. So very fire bag. Like I said, when this is taken out, you can zip it up and stuff like that. It's just very complex and is probably one of the bags that I'm going to be carrying the most. I took it to Coachella and it did me well, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Lastly, from Spencer Badu, we have this kind of like deconstructed distress hat, which I just thought was really cool. I also don't have any like green, brown type of hats, so I feel like this is gonna be perfect for me. So we're kind of getting towards the end here, but this is from a brand that I've actually never heard of before, and they're called Vader. But this jacket right here, this sort of like brown, it's almost like a copper brown wash in this trucker jacket is kind of crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's something about it almost being black but having like a tint of brown that just adds a different type of depth and a different type of look to maybe like a darker type outfit. So this is definitely one of the things that I'm finna be mixing in the wardrobe. I also don't have anything like this at all, like no type of brown wash. And I know this is like part of my problem, right? So I'm like, I try to not be excessive, but then I get things like this that is literally a denim jacket, and I'm like, well, I don't have that type of color in my wardrobe. I need that, right? So that's one of those things. But I also got a cardigan sweater, which is kind of along the same color, I guess you could say. Like, it's almost black, but it has this like, almost has this like brown tint to it. I don't even know if the camera will be able to pick it up, but yeah, very, very cool. I don't know if I'll be able to wear them in combination just based off like how they layer, but I don't know, man. They're very cool combination. Oh, I can wrap it around my waist. Yo, I got it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't even trip. Moving towards the end, I did show these in a YouTube Shorts video, so I don't know if you guys get fed the YouTube Shorts content the same way you get fed the long form content, but I showed these off in a Shorts video, and these are by Arts Korean Man, and they are the deconstructed leather pants. And the reason they're called the deconstructed leather pants is because if you look at the bottom, first of all, it's kind of like a flare, right? So they took two pair of pants, put it on top of it, and kind of like, you know what I'm saying, made some new joints. But if you look at the bottom, they're actually almost like a waistband. So you have like an upside down pocket, which is really cool. And overall, I think just the thickness of leather that they used, like, it's very lightweight, so it kind of falls differently as opposed to other leather pants. So I don't know, these are really, really great. One thing I will say is that it took quite a bit of time for me to get these in because they are one of those like Korean based brands. I don't know, some of them have some stuff that's really, really fire, but one thing I will say, when you when it comes to ordering stuff from them, usually it gets here in like 2 weeks or so. So if you can wait that long, definitely cop. But yeah, let's move on to the other things I got from them. So next I got this studded cropped blazer, which, like I said, it's springtime, so the blazers is gonna be the perfect jacket right now. So this is one of those ones where I wanted to try it out to kind of see what it would look like. I am a huge fan of the shoulders. So like I kind of explained in previous videos, shoulders is something that you should really pay attention to when it comes to blazers. So they have this exaggerated shoulder pad in this jacket, and I think it just adds to the overall look. I'm not quite sure how I feel about the studs yet, but I do think that it can serve a purpose depending on the type of event or place that I'm going to. So very fire jacket. Also, the quality is like always good from these type of places. I know because of the price you might be a little bit skeptical, but it'd be a good price for some good quality, I ain't gonna lie. We also have this shirt that kind of has like rivets in it, and it came with a tie. So I thought that was a cool detail, but the shirt in itself is a shoulder padded shirt. So I went all shoulder pads when it came to this brand, just because I feel like that was one of the things that they did right when I was looking on the website. So shoulder pads on the shirt. I feel like the shirt is something that also has a very loud statement to it because of the rivets, but if you kind of tone it down with the rest of your outfit, I feel like it's going to be a staple piece. So very, very hard shirt. I could combine it with the blazer if I really wanted to and still go crazy. The last piece that I got from them also has shoulder pads on it. Yo, don't judge me, bro. I was like, yo, the shoulder pad looked kind of hard, so I'm gonna go ahead and cop like 3 different items, but this joint right here is fire as well. I feel like it's a little kind of like trendy. So I don't know how much I will get wear out of it just because it's kind of shiny and loud. But yeah, I think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think getting it in hand and wearing it, it's kind of like cool, but it's kind of like, it kind of gives that opium look that's a little like, you know what I'm saying, over the top. So I don't know how much wear I'll get out of it, but I think the concept is cool. And then last but definitely not least, this is not from the same brand. This is from actually a brand called ARK8. So they sent this over to me, and it's basically kind of like a super elongated shirt with some deconstruction in the shoulders and stuff like that. But I think it's very hard. You have this crazy detail on the back of it, which I think is called like Queen Marika or something like that. But definitely a cool detail. It kind of reminds me of something like Raf Simons would make in like 2019, 2018. So I think it's hard, and it kind of like fits the artsy era that we're in right now as well. So I think it's really cool. I'm probably gonna combine it with some outfits. I went with a size large. You definitely could size down just because I didn't know how long the piece would be, but yeah, I think everywhere else it fits cool and it looks really fire. So that is the end of the pickups. I told y'all it was quite a bit, and it's only because like it's been such a long time since I've made a haul. So appreciate y'all for watching. Remember, bro, smash the like button, comment a bad emoji down below, and I'll be back to y'all with more videos, man. Peace.